tournament,
Yeah.
but government or NCS in that form did not actually put in the finances for them to go out there. We also have the second division basketball league that is running right now, all men. Okay,
Yeah.
the ladies league was not reinstated. Okay, so it looks like basketball in Uganda has become a male-dominated field. Okay,
Yeah.
now how do we get the women up there when it comes to basketball? Because I believe that you guys are looked down upon.
Yeah.
Okay, just like you said, when someone looks at you and is like, oh, you also play basketball. Okay, yet when you look at the international scene, okay, look at the WNBA, look at basketball in Europe. Okay, it's a situation whereby the ladies might not be that up there, but they're somewhere.
They're somewhere,
Okay,
yeah.
and in Uganda we need to get ladies to that point. Okay, so what can we do to develop women's sports in relation to basketball in Uganda?
Number one, before I talk about the we, I need to talk about the I.
Yeah,
As women, what are you doing? You know, when we look at the world in general, we've been fighting right from the word get go, right?
Yeah.
Like a girl has to stay home. There are all these things about a girl that a girl has to do. So if you want something, what are you doing to fight for it?
Yeah.
I remember when I wanted to play basketball on the court, when the boys had to train, the girls, you either join or leave. But the boys are not going to play you like a girl. They're going to push you around. You know, basketball is a very contact sport. So at some point, he's going to touch you where you do not want to be touched
True.
by mistake.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, oh my God. So these challenges start with the I. When all those things happen, what are you doing? Are you crumbling or are you standing out to fight for yourself? I remember so many people we started with left because I want to train, but they're getting me off the court.
Yeah.
Those that wanted to train would stay and just push through with the boys.
Yeah.
I want to train, but I can't run. Basketball is a running sport. So what are you doing
Yeah.
when they're cutting off the women's basketball? What are we as women doing about it? You know? People are always raising funds for a lot of things. What are we as the women that want basketball to grow doing?
Yeah.
I remember they collected money for the males team sometime.
yeah,
Did we as women come up to say, you know, let's do the same for the women? I'm sure most of us also contributed for the boys as well to go.
Yeah.
So number one, what are we as women doing? Number two, when we go to the big level, we need more women reinstated in like big places. For example, we need more female umpires. We need more female coaches. That only, if you ask me to state a female coach,
yeah,
in my mind, I know one person, Coach Mavita Ali.
yeah,
That's it. She's the only lady I know and have seen ever since I was a little girl playing basketball.
Yeah.
She's the only lady I know that, maybe there are others, but she's the one that I've actively seen do something for the women through what she was doing with Score Beyond. I know there is Angels doing something. The different teams are doing things.
Yeah.
There are grassroots programs. What are we doing to bear the girls? Girls do have challenges. So yeah, as much as we preach equality and equity, girls are going to need a little extra attention for them to have to go against all those challenges at home, in their lives, in their bodies, to show up on court and do what they have to do. Then the opportunities that are set for girls. For example, university, there is that four points that are given to the girls, or the scholarship, the sports scholarship. It's giving a girl a bit of a higher chance, you know. Yeah, some boys will argue that it's unfair, but it is that those are some of the things I'm seeing that are done. So now when we look at the league, what are they doing to make sure that those young kids are getting in? If it wasn't for my coach, I wouldn't know about NBL and how to get in. So these teams, what are they doing to go to schools and scout the little girls that are playing so well to join their teams? Because I know most teams wait for the girls to come to them. They put it out there, yeah, we're waiting for players, and girls go. But as teams, are you reaching out to make sure I've gone to the grassroots to see which girl is playing so well? I've noticed in the abroad, when you're going to play, they scout you, they give you a training program, and they keep an eye on you. In Uganda, coach is going to see you at nationals and be like, you play so well. you should come play for my team when you finish. Which class are you? Senior 2. Okay. Then all the way to senior 6, you'll never see him. You'll even forget his name.
Yeah.
You'll see him again if you get a chance to play.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to monitor that child that is continuing?
Yeah.
Boys are always looking for things, you know, playing the 3-on-3 street basketball, looking for the coach. But girls have a way they are set back, and they need to be late. They should know. They should let them know that if you actually show up and just let us know that we're going to do this. Yeah, so they need to create a platform for them to know that they are welcome.
Yeah.
And that starts with the top. There is no I'm going to show up if I'm not seeing a female national team that is moving.
Yeah.
If I'm not seeing a national team select that is on the side training and playing for a chance, because I have seen the same people in the national team for as long as I can remember. And I also know a lot of people that deserve or can be on that team, but are not being noticed or appreciated or corrected, and I've seen them go wee all the way down.
Yeah.
So those are the I could go about this all day, but I guess I'll just stop there for today.
Well, we're pressed for time, but before we get to the end of the show, Esther, Bruni has talked about the I and the we when it comes to the ladies, okay? In like 30 seconds, what can the men do, okay, to promote women's sports, or basketball for that matter?
Yes, so today morning, someone told me, he made research, actually my brother, that these days the NBA actually facilitates the WNBA games to see that they're also somewhere. How about the NBL men starts doing something, not totally like investing in and all that, but it can be with the support system. It can be one very good thing, seeing that creating more opportunities for these ladies, putting up different games like, so as like women can be like seen or showing that these guys also like care. It can start with support, and then with time they can also like recommend whoever facilitates them to like partially have his thoughts somewhere on the women's team, so that like they can all go about like together in solidarity. I think that can work. I don't think it's something big. It can start with support and then financially with time.
I'd actually love to see, a structure like that.
I would give an example. When we were in school, there is a time they were not going to take the girls, and the boys stood and said, if the girls are not going, we are not going. They had to get the money, so that was a good thing that the boys did for the girls. So just
kind
to
of
supplement on
solidarity,
that.
All right, so your final thoughts. Bruni, there's a girl out there watching. She wants to get into basketball. She's really not sure. Or there's a girl out there playing basketball, but she wants to get into modeling. She wants to get into a music career. Really not sure what she should do. What would you say to that girl?
I would say, number one, you will never be sure with what you want to do with life. Life is fluid. As soon as you understand that, life is going to be easy for you. So for me, number one, it's God. I have to pray. I have to talk to God. I have to, he's my moral compass. Without him, I wouldn't be here. Number two, family. Make sure that you involve your family in everything that you do. Make sure they're working with you. Have a support system around you in whatever you're going to do. And the one thing I always tell people, go for what you want to do. Live, laugh, love. Take the risk. If you don't do it, what are you going to lose? If you do it, you'll probably get it or not get it. If you don't do it, you're not going to get it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But you have a 50% chance of making the ones that you take. So just go for it, whatever it is. And you can reach out to me on my social media. I have people that I've talked to and maybe helped where I can. And I know we can deep dive into the details of what you want to do.
And finally, Esther, there's a girl out there, she thinks, it's too late for me to start basketball, or it's too late for me to start a singing career, it's too late for me to do A, B, C, D. What would you tell such a girl?
It is never too late to start anything, that is for sure. You can start on anything and everything at any time. It is not yet, like, time is not lost. You can do it. Put God first, like Bruni said, put God first. Number 2, me, I have a mentor. She's called Letitia, the one of KCCA. Like, she will call me to ask me, did you train? Like, get that one person that is going to do that for you. And I thank God for her. Yeah, get that one person that is going to do that for you. It can be your coach. It can be someone that has played the game.
Yeah.
Bronnie is here and she's willing to do that for you. Please reach out to her. Yeah, basically that is it. And also trusting yourself. It starts with you. If you feel like you can't do it, even when you try it, it's not going to move.
Yeah.
But when you feel like you can do it, with God helping you and having your mentor by your side and all that, you can surely make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, ladies, thank you very much for coming
Thank
through to the
you
show.
for having
I know we could have
Thank you
talked,
for
you know
having
what, someone says we can talk until the cows come home, but we're always pressed for time. But thank you for honoring our invite to come here. Hopefully, we'll have you guys coming next time again, you know, with more of the team. I know there are 2 members that are not here, and hopefully we can get them in next time. But thank you very much for coming. Thank you for encouraging the young girls out there, the basketballers out there, you know, just inspiring people to be something better than they are right now. This has been the Slam Dunk Basketball Talk on House of Talent Television. My name is Atengi Manuel, and catch us next time. Maybe we'll have them back. Maybe we'll have a new batch. But we always want to talk basketball in Uganda, internationally, dissect the game, and help this game grow in Uganda. Catch you next time. This is House of Talent Television.
Right? I was also counting 10
10 seconds on TV is like 2.
I had, you know, shots weren't dropping. You know, you just need to have, and you need to have that self-drive, but you also need to have support. So seek for support from your parents. Don't be shy to bring up the idea of, you know, can I go for training today? Or maybe can I get a basketball and be dribbling? Because you need to be able to not make excuses for yourself. That's a thing that a lot of people subconsciously do. They're like, well, I don't have a court at home, so I can't do anything. But you can get a basketball and learn to dribble, you know. Then when you actually are able to access a court, you'll have a starting point, you know. And also to, you know, just if you love something, give it your all. Because I know there was a time when I played basketball, but I didn't love it, so I was just, you know, going with the flow, not really, I didn't have any sense of direction, I didn't have any goal. But when I started setting goals for myself and actively trying to reach them, that's when I actually started seeing results, like with the national team. I set that as a goal, and, you know, it paid off when I got to play, and also the Kenya camp. Because the second I came back from Cairo, you know, I was sleeping one morning, I had slept, I'd come back, it was the second day I'd been back. I hear a knock at my door, it's my dad. Get up, coach is coming in 30 minutes, be ready. You know, you have to be able to do that for yourself, or have someone who's willing to do that for you. And, you know, just look for opportunities to play. I know there's like a lot of people who can't, you know, it's not as simple as just waking up, you know, getting a driver to take you somewhere. But, you know, look around, maybe your area, there's like a place you can go for pickup. Maybe you can borrow someone's ball, you know, just if you want it enough, you'll be able to put in the work. Yeah.